Andrew Tucker, and welcome to Andrew Tucker World. What's going on, all my great people? What's going on, all my boxing fans? It's going to be a very short video, real short video. When are you guys going to start giving Canelo Alvarez his credit? When are you guys going to start giving Canelo Alvarez his credit? Canelo wasn't the first person to stop Sergey Kovalev. It was a good fight. It was a good fight. Some people had Kovalev winning the fight. Some people had Canelo winning the fight. Some people had Kovalev winning the fight. It was a good fight. A lot of people had Kovalev winning the fight before he got stopped in the 11th round. It was a good fight between two dangerous, hard-hitting, skilled fighters. The thing is this: Canelo is a problem and will be a problem for a lot of fighters at 160 all the way to 175. I know everybody has their opinion. Some people may feel this way, may feel that way. Well, Canelo is a beast. There's a lot of good fighters out there. Trust me, it's a lot of good fighters at 160. Canelo has fighters that will give him a tough time, yes. But he will also be a problem for those fighters. At 160, you have Sergey Derevyanchenko. You have Jamal. I believe Canelo beats Jamal Charlo, but I believe Jamal Charlo will be a good fight. But I believe Canelo will beat him. Demetrius Andrade. I believe that Demetrius Andrade is a good fight. I believe Demetrius Andrade is a good fight. It's a chance Canelo could win that fight. Demetrius Andrade has a chance of winning. I believe it'll be a good fight. But Canelo is a problem for any fighter. It's a problem for any fighter from 160 all the way to 175. 160, you have Rob Brandt. You have good fighters. You have Rob Brandt, David Lemieux. You have good fighters at 160. And 168. Honestly, I don't see a fighter like at 160. I don't see a fighter like John Pascal beating Canelo Alvarez. Yes, he's big. He has size. He can box a little bit, but he's not as skilled as Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez showed you guys that he has power. He is strong. He can handle the weight. He can handle 175. I said it in the old video. 175 is nothing. It's nothing to Canelo. His walk around weight sometimes be 180 something, all the way close to 190. Sometimes some days, every now and then might be 170, 178, 180, 185. Canelo is a big middleweight. I told you guys, and I'm gonna say it again. 175 is nothing for Canelo. Canelo will still be big and strong at 175, and still have and skills won't go anywhere. Skills is gonna always be there, and still be able to carry that power over to light heavyweight. I said it before, and I say it again. He has power. Canelo is strong. He's a big puncher. Very skilled fighter. Very skilled boxer puncher. Also counter puncher. And he has power. He's strong. And a very skilled fighter. Canelo is an elite fighter. You guys may disagree. You guys may agree. But he's an elite fighter. A skilled fighter. And he shows it every time he steps in the ring. Yes, you have fighters like Caleb Plant that will give Canelo a good fight. Maybe even beat Canelo. But Canelo also give Caleb Plant, even at 168, I believe he will give Caleb Plant a problem. Billy Joe Saunders. I believe Canelo even give Billy Joe Saunders some problems. Even though I favor Billy Joe Saunders to outbox Canelo, beat him, reach advantage, keep Canelo on, keep Canelo on the outside, But Canelo is a very skilled fighter. And it's also a chance for Canelo to win that fight. Honestly. Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders is a good fight. But Canelo is also a problem for Billy Joe Saunders. Honestly. People may disagree with me when I say this. Even David Benavidez is a tough fight for Canelo. But I believe Canelo is a problem even for David Benavidez, the WBC champion, yes, at 168. Canelo will give any fighter from 160 to 175 problems. I know this is saying too much, but I believe the only fighter, well, I believe he give all those fighters problems, honestly. Even Dimitri Bivol, WBA champion at light heavyweight. I believe Canelo will even give him a problem. I believe it'll be a good fight. It's a 50-50 fight. It can go either way. Honestly. Based on skills alone. Not punching power. Not who would be not because who the bigger, the stronger guy, bigger, stronger. I say skills. Both of these guys has power. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that's a tough fight. Even at 175 pounds at light heavyweight, I believe even Arthur Beterbiev, IBF WBC champion, unified champion. I believe Arthur Beterbiev gives Canelo a tough time. But I believe Canelo would be a problem for Arthur Beterbiev. Because of the styles. Style makes fights. Stylistically, that would be a very good fight, but I believe even Canelo give Arthur Beterbiev a problem at 175. Honestly. Callum Smith. I favor Callum Smith to beat Canelo. Very skilled fighter. Very skilled fighter. Very good counter puncher. Very good boxer puncher. Good on fighting on the inside and outside. Very good counter puncher. Very skilled fighter. I believe I even favorite Callum Smith to defeat Canelo, to beat, outpoint, outbox Canelo. I don't see him stopping Canelo. Even Callum Smith at 168. Honestly. At super middleweight. I even see Callum Smith giving Canelo Alvarez a tough fight. But I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna say it again. Canelo will give any fighter from 160 to 175 a problem. I believe Canelo will even be a problem for Callum Smith at 168. Honestly. Honestly. And I'm just keeping it real. I'm being real. I'm being real. Some people say some people may feel even at light heavyweight, Arthur Beterbiev will destroy Canelo. He'll knock Canelo out. He'll destroy him. No. It will be a tough fight between two warriors. Canelo is better skilled fighter, a little bit more skilled than Arthur Beterbiev. Honestly. So when it comes to skills, I give that advantage to Canelo. Arthur Beterbiev is a tough fighter, but he's not as skilled as Canelo. He has power. Canelo has power. It'll be a war. It'll be a very tough fight. I believe Canelo will be the smarter fighter and win that fight. Honestly. But it's a 50-50 fight. I understand. But that would be a good fight. Even Canelo would be a problem for Arthur Beterbiev at 175 at light heavyweight. He already defeated Sergey Kovalev. I know some people are going to say, well, it's because of the age. It's because of this. Yes, but you got to remember, that wasn't Sergey Kovalev's first time being stopped. He beat Andre Ward the first fight. The second fight, Andre Ward stopped him. He stopped him. And then you had what's the guy name? The other Alvarez. Eliter. If I'm saying his name wrong, please forgive me. Eliter Alvarez. The guy that he knocked out. Sir, he stopped Kovalev the first fight. But Kovalev came back to win the second fight, to win the rematch. But the thing is, Canelo is a big, strong strong light heavyweight. You know, light heavyweight. A big middleweight. He can make the weight. Big at middleweight. Big at super middleweight. Light heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? So he always Canelo already had the size. He was already strong, and he took his power up to light heavyweight. And he was able to stop Sergey Kovalev. But I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to keep it real. Sergey Kovalev, chin is questionable. You know, do he have a good chin? I know when Canelo caught him with that hook, it was right there on the side, right there on the chin. I believe it was on the jaw, chin, jaw. But that right hand, I know that right hand that landed was on the chin. So does Sergey Kovalev have a good chin? You know, does he have a good chin? That's, you know, that's the third time he was stopped. The third time he has been stopped. You know what I'm saying? So, but he's a skilled fighter. I take nothing away from Sergey Kovalev. He's a very skilled fighter. Very dangerous fighter as well. You know, but Canelo proved to the haters, to the doubters, that he can take on the best. Because Sergey Kovalev is one of the best at light heavyweight. He's the crusher. No excuses. No excuses. Don't bring that age. Don't bring none of that. You seen what Canelo, you seen what Sergey Kovalev, you seen what he did to Anthony Yarde, which is also a good fighter. Very strong, hard-hitting fighter. You know what I'm saying? Very, you know, boxing ability is there. You know what I'm saying? And you seen what Sergey Kovalev did to him. But Canelo was on another level. Honestly. Canelo was on another level. He's one of the best, and you got to respect that. You got to give him his credit. He is one of the best, and he's going to continue to prove why he's one of the best. Andrew Tucker World, I'm out. Much love and respect.